Hello everybody and welcome back for a brief history of Assassins in Warhammer 40k 2nd edition. Okay, back then, as you can see in the picture, in the beginning there was only one, I think, out of two models, and this one went back to Rogue Trader. Back then, the original, the Rogue Trader one, was a multi-purpose mini. There were lots of options concerning weaponry and stuff like that. And when 2nd edition was released, you still, most of the time, used this model when it came to Assassins, and in the beginning you chose the rules from the Black Codex, which once again gave you the opportunity to field a multi-purpose model with lots of different options concerning weaponry and some special abilities. But then, towards the end of 2nd edition, there was another small, comparatively short codex, which dealt with the Assassins in special, maybe because of their popularity, because even back then, in one of the first Warhammer novels ever, Ian Watson's Inquisitor, there was one assassin included, a female assassin, Milindi, among the, I think there were only 4 characters in total, the Inquisitor himself, a squad called Grim, and maybe a spaceman captain or something like that. So, and all of a sudden, there was not only just one Imperial assassin, but there were 4 of them. And in this picture, thank you very much, Alex, because Alex brought along the other 4 ones, were the Calexis, the Calidus, the Eversaw, and our shooty one, the Windicare. And taking a closer look at the right side, these 2 are new additions to our armies, and they weren't painted by us, but these are another 2 models as proof to Patrick's painting skills, our painting partner from Silver Ear. Whereas I think you painted this one yourself, and all of them are specialists, so let's take a brief glance at each one of them. Alex, you know more about the left one. I think it's a Calexis assassin.
Yeah, indeed. I think we never used it in battle. But I just read up the rules yesterday, and wow, it's a really specialized assassin. He's really lethal to psychers or units capable of using psychic powers. He can drain the life energy from them. If he got in base-to-base contact, he can reduce their weapon skill, strength, toughness, and so on until they are dead. He can steal psychic powers and so on and so forth. He has some kind of specialized psych grenades, which can also harm psychers nearby. So I'm really interested in how he will perform in the battles to come when psychers are included.
Okay, and the next one, you beautifully painted Kalidas.
Yeah, that's the only assassin from the 4 of them which I painted really by myself. And there's a specialty about the assassin temple, because they almost have female agents. Maybe they could better
used to the drug effects.
Sustain the polymorphine, because it's also a quite interesting assassin. You can disguise him as a normal trooper during a battle. You don't have to tell your opponent, and if you like to, you can
remove one of the regular guys.
Unmask the Kell assassin, and instead of maybe a normal tactical space marine, you can say, okay, this was indeed the Kellidas assassin, so you can bring her quite close to her target, maybe the enemy army commander or the enemy psyker.
Okay, and on we go with our Eversaw. All of them have got specialized weaponry compared to the old one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
And you can't switch them, of course. Yeah. That's a drawback. But I think you find an appropriate assassin for every single occasion you need them. And the Eversa assassin is a specialized hand-to-hand combat killer.
Maniac.
He has a special Exitus pistol and a power claw, and I think if you roll certain dice, he's even able to perform multiple close combats in one turn, so he can leap from enemy to enemy and in principle can slaughter up to 40 Gretchens if your dice rolls are lucky enough.
I think he's got different drugs to choose from, like the Dark Elder.
And I think in the end, if he's really killed, the body is so filled with drugs that a chemical reaction occurs and he explodes with the effect of a plasma grenade or something like that. So it's a quite funny rule set for the Eversa assassin.
And we've already used mine, the old one, to represent the two ones in the middle when trying to kill Chaos Sorcerer Lord. We'll use the other ones today.
Including his retinue.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, on the far right side, it's also a commission paint job from Silver Ear. It's the Windicare assassin, and as you can see concerning his outfit, he's the long-range assassin. He's the Exitus rifle and a pistol, and he has special rounds of ammunition, so he can pierce armor and or shields. And he can, even if he didn't move, can shoot twice, so you can probably shoot with a special round, destroying the enemy's displacer field, for example, and then in a second round really can kill or harm at least the enemy.
And we'll show you some of the most important rules from now on.